Greetings, Pod fans. It's day 1 of Pod Fajita.
Pod videos himself every day in April.
And I've been doing this every year since 2011, so if you think I'm going to explain it again, well,
Pod videos himself every day in April.
Actually, I retract that statement. Because recently, a friend of mine asked would I be doing Pod Fajita, and I said yes. And he said, but why is it Pod Fajita? So I guess I kind of have to explain this. Pod Fajita is when Pod, that's me, videos himself every day in April. A Pod Fajita, on the other hand, is when I am made into some form of Mexican food, typically involving a soft taco or a wrap. I hope that helps. Let's get on with the video. And today I don't actually have all that much to talk about because I want to start us off all relaxed and, you know, slowly and build it up and that kind of a thing. So I'm going to answer a bunch of questions that I asked for people to give me about 2 months ago. Damn, I'm good at this. If you could be a celebrity for a day, who would it be? This was actually a really interesting question because I didn't have an answer straight away, like nothing popped into my head for a little while. But I think I would actually pick Terry Crews because 1, that man is huge, and going from this to that in an instant would be hilarious. It would be like putting on a morph suit made of steak. And 2, he always seems so happy about everything. I'm pretty much basing this on what I've seen of him in TVs and movies, but he just kind of embodies the whole exercise gives you endorphins, endorphins make you happy, and happy people just don't kill their husbands. They just don't. What's the longest you've ever stayed awake for? This was a weird question because when it was asked I didn't actually have an answer, but I do now, because I had an experience over the weekend of Kaizoku-kan. So I woke up on the Thursday morning of that weekend at about 10 AM. I went to work and I did my daily things. Then that day when I finally got to bed, I couldn't sleep. And at 5 AM Friday morning, I just decided to just watch a movie and got out of bed at 8 AM, went into UCC and started with the Kaizoku-kan stuff. Con things happened, pub things happened, and once the pub stuff was over, I decided to just hang out with people at their house. So on the Saturday morning, I was on a friend's couch at about 6 AM, unable to nod off, so I decided to get one of the first buses home and go to sleep here. So I got back here and I had been awake for about 46 hours and then got 3 hours sleep and headed back into the con. I was late for the con. People were not happy about that. Whoopsies. What are you doing musically these days? For example, do you still play the bass? I still do consider myself a bass player, but I have really been slacking on the whole practice thing for the past couple of months. I do, however, live with a drummer and a guitarist at the moment, so hopefully at some stage we can set up some kind of a jamming situation thing. I also have my cajon here with me. It's in the wardrobe, which is over here, but I haven't played that in a very long time. And my uke is still at my parents' house, so I haven't played that in a long time either. So what am I doing musically at the moment? Very little, unless you count singing to myself while I'm alone. So thank you for the questions, Ben McManus and Burford64. I really hope I was pronouncing those two correctly. So if anyone out there has any questions that they would like me to answer in videos, just ask them in the comments. And Dave, no. Okay, now for some housekeeping. So every year that I do this, we get to day 30 and I say, get me to X subscribers by the end of May, and I'll do a pod videos himself every day in June. But this year I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm setting that challenge right now. So if this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers by the last day of April, I will continue doing daily videos for all of May. And then at the start of May, I'll set another goal, and by the end of the year, we'll be at 1 million subscribers, and I will be doing Pod Fajita.
Pod videos himself every day.
And just to be clear, this does not mean create a bunch of accounts and subscribe and keep doing that until we reach the goal. No. If you enjoy these videos, I'd recommend sharing them with friends, and if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. So let's go for like natural growth instead of artificial many accounts thing. Okay, so that is the end of day 1. I hope you enjoyed this. I did, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. So on.